Well, look-a here. According to Ace Showbiz, they're saying that Gayle King was absent from CBS this morning after shading the network over the Kobe Bryant questions. Remember that interview that she did recently with Leslie? And a lot of people took offense to it. I mean, not a lot of people, a whole lot of people. She got a ass whipping in social media world, okay? And then Gayle came out with her apology video and said she was mortified, and how if she had seen the part that we had seen that the network released, then she would have hated herself too, and she would have been mad at herself too, and she's mortified and all this other stuff. Well, people seemingly think that her eyebrow-raising absence has something to do with her thrashing the network for releasing a out-of-context clip that landed her in hot water. Now, let me say something like this. You do an interview, right? It wasn't live. It was filmed, and it was edited and then placed on television. So the network chose to put out what they wanted to put out. And you got to understand that it's all about ratings, because what happens when a channel gets no ratings or not a lot of views? They sooner or later go away. So it's all about ratings, generating ratings, and then making money off commercials and all this other stuff. That's how it works. Okay. Now, Gayle might have said, damn, that was in the script for me to ask the question. I friggin' asked it, but I didn't want them to put it, or I didn't think that they would have put that out. Was Gayle a part of the editing process? No, she did her job, and her job was to conduct the interview. The network decides what goes to television, right? So Gayle got caught up, and like I said in my other video, she knew what time it was, but that's how we are. Just like Uncle Snoop said, that's how we are. There's always one of us that's willing to throw another one under the bus just so we can step higher up the ladder. Now, Gayle King was nowhere to be seen in the Friday, February 7th episode of CBS This Morning. Go look it up. After the Kobe Bryant questions debacle, in her response to the backlash she received, the TV host appeared to blame the network for releasing an out-of-context clip that landed her in hot water in the first place. She said, well, people seemingly thought that her eyebrow-raising absence had something to do with that thrashing that she gave to the network. It also came roughly 24 hours after King revealed she would have a very intense discussion with the network executives over the handling of an interview about the legacy of the late NBA legend Kobe Bryant, who died in a helicopter crash last month. However, the network quickly set the record straight. Explaining in a statement, CBS said that Gayle was off the show today because she had a long-standing commitment that was out of town. So don't get your feathers ruffled. She's still working with us for now. And we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. But I can't help but to think, like Gayle said in her apology, she said, well, she brought it to the attention of the network executives. She was like, yo, they're killing me out here with this. And, you know, this part right here, I don't like it myself. And she was told to basically chill out, relax. It'll blow over. Don't worry about it. You know how people get. It's fresh now, so they're going to say all kinds of stuff. But it'll blow over. But I think after Gayle saw like the 1 millionth comment calling her all kinds of names from A to Z, from Booger Bear and Alfufu to Zimbumbu and Dinkunku, she could not take it anymore. So she decided to do her own video on social media explaining. And like she said in her stuff, I had never done one of these videos before, and I never had the need to until today, right? Gayle was hugely criticized over the interview with former WNBA star Lisa Leslie, in which she asked her about a 2003 rape accusation that had to do with Kobe. Right after the clip was published, Everyone, including rappers, and in our other video, you will see Snoop Dogg and you will see Lil Boosie. I didn't put 50 Cent's own in there. That Lil Boosie badass came after her, and they came after her with a vengeance, especially Uncle Snoop. He went all the way in. Could I call her one? Could I call her one? And then he went in. Boosie said, I don't give a damn who friend she is. Somebody was like, you know, she close with Oprah. Boosie said, I don't care. Hell you gonna do something like that for? You know what you did. You know what I'm saying? You know what you did, Gayle. You know what you did. The criticism apparently was serious that Oprah recently shared that her friend has been getting death threats even. Well, I see Uncle Snoop in there talking about don't make us come for you. And people could take it one way or another. Come for you means come for you in a comment section and say all kinds of stuff to you. Come for you on social media and talk all kinds of bad stuff about you. Or keep a gangster G'd up and come for you in real life. She is not doing well, Oprah said. So I'm guessing that the network probably said, you know what? Take a few days off, Gayle. Go chill out somewhere in St. Bart's. The private jet leaves at 7 in the morning, and we've got everything already in place for you. Go chill out, right? Because this is, but I could understand she's getting death threats and all that. What I didn't like was the fact that Gayle, see, it was okay if Gayle said, listen, this is my job, and the network gave me a list of questions to ask in the interview. That's fine. I would have said, okay, we all do stuff that we don't want to do at work, right? Stuff that's against our personal morals or protocol, because this is the job and this is my 9 to 5. I'm gonna get my check and then take my ass home, pay my bills. But after Leslie answered and said, nope, Kobe is not like that. I have other NBA player male friends that are like that. Bring me that girl. Tell that girl, come here. I want her. I play for so-and-so. You know what I'm saying? Kobe would never and has never done that. Gayle put her own 2 cents in there by saying this. She said, well, you would not have seen it, Lisa. You were his friend. Of course you would not have seen it. As if to say that Lisa Leslie was lying to cover up for Kobe, or to say that he is that type, but he probably would have never done it in front of you because you're his friend. That kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? She was leading and instigating, and that is what people are talking about. The criticism apparently was serious because Oprah is now saying that she is not doing well. She now has death threats, and now to travel with security, she is feeling very much attacked. You know, Bill Cosby is tweeting from jail. She feels that she was put in a terrible situation. King herself defended her line of questioning, stating in an Instagram video, I know that if I had only seen the clip that you saw, I'd be extremely angry with me too. I am mortified, I am embarrassed, and I am very angry. And now she is saying she is scared because she's getting death threats. She's having to travel with security and all this other stuff. Unbeknownst to me, my network put up that clip from a very wide-ranging interview, totally taken out of context. And when you see it that way, it is very jarring. It's jarring to me. I didn't even know anything about it. She continued. King, you didn't know anything about it. You asked the damn question, Gayle. King added, we talked about the court case because that court case has almost come up, and I wanted to get Lisa's take on it because she was a friend of his, a well-known friend of his. What was her thoughts? It was very powerful when she looked me in the eyes as a member of the media to say, it's time for the media to leave it alone and to back off. And we're going to leave it at that. Listen, leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this one. Gayle already said she's embarrassed. She already said she shouldn't have said what she said and all this other stuff. Do you think that she stepped over the line? And do you think that she should be held accountable? And what do you think about these new information being released now, Oprah Winfrey coming out and saying Gayle is scared and she's having to travel with security now. And of course, this one where she did not show up to CBS, her normal schedule. And we are wondering, but CBS jumped in quickly after seeing all this on social media to say, look, she's good. She just had a prior commitment out of town. Tell me what you think about all this. It's BrainFLoTv. I'm out. Peace.